Hey there, what's up? Welcome back to another backtesting session. So today I'm going to be doing the backtesting of GBP JPY. So let's pick some random dates. I need the dates from 2019 till 2024. Month will be second, and let's pick 3 dates, and I will choose the date which I will get on the last number. Okay, April 24, 2022. Let's do April 24, 2022. Select GBP JPY here. 2022 month was April and the date was 24. Let's check whether it's on Monday or not. It's on Sunday, so let's start from 25. Time on charts will be New York close, spread will be fixed. Initial history on chart, let it be, whatever, 500. Period will be M15. Let's start the simulation. Let's see whether we can make some gains today or not. Shift the chart, load the template. Moving on to 8 o'clock, because that's when I start trading. I will try to visualize the 4-hour candles. Okay, the thing is, we are now in the Asian session. Okay, now we crossed that Asian open. I was gonna say that, okay, maybe we can trade Asian session, but okay, let's move on to the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When will the 8, 9, 10? Okay, moving on to the 8 o'clock, because that's when the new 4-hour candle opens. We don't need these news lines to turn it off, because I'm only going to trade London session, and during London session there is rarely a high impact news. Okay, so by looking at first the daily time frame, we can see that we are pushing down. We are also approaching some sort of support area to the left hand side. So I don't know whether price is gonna break through this or price is gonna reject this. I don't know. Let's take a look at 4-hour. Okay, so on the 4-hour, we broke below this support. I would say, yeah, there's still a chance this can wake up and then continue pushing down. Yeah, that's possible. So I'm looking for taking sells in this particular session. If I see resistance forming on M15, I'm going to execute the sell. Forward, will I get resistance? Okay, right there we have a resistance formation. Let's take a look at 4-hour. Let's take a look at M5. Okay, I can't look at M5. So I think there's a very high probability that we can go down. If this candle breaks the low of the previous candle, that's when I will execute the sell trade right there. Risk will be 1%. Okay, I will not increase my risk, because it's not a good idea to to risk more to make more. By just risking 1%, I will try to aim for 1/2 risk to reward. Start, and let's see whether this trade plays out or not. Okay, we are pushing down. I'm almost making 1 by 1 right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna secure some percentage right there. Close 90% maybe. Yeah, close 90%, set stop loss to break even, and make it a risk-free trade. Now I'm totally relaxed. If this works, perfect. If not, then I have already secured some percentage. So forward the candle. Okay, wow, it tapped the take profit. Perfect. Moving on to the next 4-hour candle. Wow, it just shoot it to the downside and covered this entire clean range. Like, it was not that clean. There was a support, but on the daily it was clean. Okay, Switching to 4-hour, I would say now there could be some sort of a retracement. I'm not going to execute the trade, but I'm just going to visualize it. So this candle has to go up. We need to see some support formation on the 30-minute to take a buy. I'm not going to execute, but was there any retracement? No, there was not retracement. Okay, moving on to the next day, Tuesday. Same time, right there. We closed above resistance. This was the range. Candle closed above. Looking at the daily, we are pushing up after creating a bottom wick. So I believe we can go up in this particular session. So if the 4-hour candle has to go up, it should first go down, create that bottom wick, and then go up. So I want to see some support formation on M15, even though we have a support right there. But this is what happened in the last 15 minutes of the previous 4-hour candle. I want to see the new M15 support creation because this is the new 4-hour candle that started, right? So I'm going to start it and let's see whether I get that retracement support formation, and then I will execute the buy. If not, then okay, well, that's what I was expecting. Forward, right there. Okay, the candle closed with a rejection. Is there a chance that I can take a buy if this candle breaks the high of the previous candle? I think yes, there is a chance, because the previous M15 candle closed with a rejection. Looking at the 4-hour, maybe it's just gonna leave this wick and now it's gonna continue pushing up, maybe. Yeah, M15. So I think I can execute the buy. We'll wait if this candle breaks. Okay, right there, I'm gonna execute the buy trade. Stop loss right there, aiming for, you know, almost 1 by 1, because it's not in the direction of a trend. So I'm not gonna aim for bigger pips. Oh, it's rejecting. Wait. Stop right there. Looking at the 4-hour, 30-minute M15, we closed bearish. Should I stay in this trade or should I close this trade? Here we have to make a decision. I think we should close this trade because it was not aligned with the overall trend. Forward, okay, yeah. I made a good decision of closing the trade anyway. And the 4-hour candle went down after that. Okay, so visualization about the 4-hour was also not correct. Moving on to the next day. I will only trade one session. Just moving on to Wednesday, 8 o'clock, same time. Right there, let's try to visualize the 4-hour. Okay, by looking at the 4-hour, maybe there's some sort of retracement happening. Looking at the daily, the previous daily candle closed with no bottom wick. Whenever the candle closes with no bottom wick, that means there's a very less chance that the next candle will go down, or at least it should go up to make that steeper top wick, big top wick, and then go down. Looking at the 4-hour, I'm looking to take a buy, to be honest. So if I see some support, I will execute the buy trade. Right there, if this candle breaks the high of the previous candle, this is the support formation. I think that's gonna be a very good opportunity to take a buy. Stop loss will go right there, take profit right there, except let it run. Let's see whether our idea about this particular trade works or not. Okay, wow. Are we gonna continue bullish? Okay, right there I'm getting 1 by 1. Let's Let's take a look at 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour is pushing up. And okay, let's close some percentage, close 90%, and let the rest run by placing stop loss to break even. Let's start and forward the candles. If it works, perfect. Okay, we almost tapped the take profit, but we rejected. Okay, it was a good decision to close the trade. Moving on to the next day. The next trade, wait, do we have any news in the NY session? Okay, we don't have any news in the New York session. Maybe we can trade NY session. But the problem is this 4 hour candle started. Okay, let's move on to the next 4 hour and we'll try to trade that. The candle closed with a big rejection from the top side. We have a new 4 hour candle that started. Looking at the daily is pushing up. I would say if price goes up, create resistance, then it would be a good opportunity to take a sell, because right there, can we take a sell? Maybe the 4 hour candle has finished creating a top wick, but the problem is we also have a support forming. Okay, I will not execute, but I will just visualize it. Okay, well, it was a good sell. Okay, moving on to the next day. 8 o'clock, right there. 4 hour candle pushed bullish. There's still a chance this can go wick down and then go up. Let's take a look at daily. Yeah, the previous daily candle closed bullish because the previous candle didn't create a bottom wick. Now there's a chance that it is going to continue pushing up. So 4 hour candle has to go up. We need to find some supports on the 15-minute. The chance is that maybe price is going to come down, tap this zone, or maybe price will break below, then create support, and then that would be good opportunity to take a buy. If price goes up from here, I'm not interested in taking a buy. Well, let's see. Okay, 4 hour candle broke the high of the previous candle, H1, 30-minute. Okay, if this candle breaks the high of the previous candle, I think I'm going to execute the buy trade. Yeah. Or if it comes down, then maybe price is going to come down, create support, and then go up. Right there, I think we should execute the buy trade. Stop loss right there, take profit will go right there. Let's visualize the 4 hour. So I think 4 hour can tap that zone. Okay, we may push further up. So let's start and see whether this trade plays out or not. Speed it up. Speed it up more. Wow. Will we hit the take profit? Okay, we are almost hitting the take profit, so I think we should close full right there. Well, it was a very easy trade. I was expecting that price will go down, create a support, and then go up. But here, you know, once this candle broke the high of this candle, I should have entered right there, but you know, I was just too focused on my own idea instead of what happened in the market. So once this candle closed bullish, this was the confirmation that now 4 hour candle has finished creating a bottom wick. It will continue pushing up. Okay, moving on to the next day. Wow, we went further up after that. Do we have any news? We have a news at 15:30, high advanced GDP of USD. So after 15:30, let's see what happens. We have a new 4-hour candle that started. Well, this candle can wake up and then go down. Yeah, that's possible. I'm not going to execute, but you know, that could be a fake out of this level and we can go down. Okay, whatever. Moving on to Friday, this is going to be our last trade, 8 o'clock. So looking at the 4-hour, looking at the daily, okay, we closed strong bullish. I think there's a chance this can go up. Yes, 100%. Looking at the 4-hour, by looking at the 4-hour, the candle closed strong body candle. We are stuck in this range. The 4-hour candle is printing side by side. To be honest, I'm not sure what is going to happen right now, right? It's not like you won't be able to always predict the price, that where will it go. Just by trusting the daily, I can say we can go up, but what about the 4-hour, right? We have a resistance right there. And we also have some sort of support right there. So it would not be a good idea to trade London session, and we'll wait for this 4-hour candle to close, and then we'll make a decision that whether we can enter any trade or not. Well, see, okay, we closed above resistance. Now I think there's a chance this can wick down and then continue pushing up till that zone. I will look for confirmation on the M15. If I get that, seems like the price is not going to give me that confirmation. It's shooting up. I do not take these type of entries in which the 4-hour candle hasn't created bottom wicks. Okay, so I will wait. If price comes down, create support, and then I will take a buy. Well, it is moving, seems like, without me. Let's take a look at 4-hour. 4-hour candle broke the high. Let's take a look at 30-minute. Yeah. No, I'm not interested in these buys. And it worked. Okay, if it worked, well, but the problem is, what about the 4-hour bottom wick? Like, you will rarely see a candle which will not create a bottom wick. Like, see, this candle created bottom wick, this, okay, this candle did create a bottom wick, but the majority of the candles has created a bottom wick. Okay, this candle didn't create it, but like on this chart, on this current scenario, all I can see is 2 candles that didn't create wicks on either side. Otherwise, all the candles created a bottom wick or the top wick. So we trade what happens majority of the cases, and I am seeing some. Okay, let's wait for this candle to close, and we closed with a rejection. If resistance forms, I think there's going to be a selling opportunity. This candle is going to continue pushing down after that. Yeah, that's possible. Let's see. This candle hasn't really created a top wick, so let's just wait for this candle to wake up and then continue pushing down. If it happens, good, then okay. Well, to be honest, there was no trade today on the Friday, right? I could have caught this sell, but I'm not confident in trading NY session. All I trade is London session, so I was, not that confident here, because in the NY session, there's most of the time there's majority of the news events, so I don't usually trade that. But overall, I made 2.95%. Let's see the stats over here. Trading panel statistics. How many trades I have taken? Took 6 trades. Winners were 4, losses were 2. Made overall 2.95% in a week. That's good. That's good. And let's see the graph. Okay, close trades and history and all that. Okay, so this was the simulation session. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you find some value in these sessions. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.